What up, Cowboy fans and YouTubers? This is that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic, you know. We need to relax, breathe a little bit, because as all Cowboy fans right now, you're probably a little pissed off wondering why the Jones family has done absolutely nothing in regards to the coaching staff at a whole and your head coaching position, period. The staffers and everybody have gone home. The Joneses have canceled all their media and radio spots for the week. You know, I get that it's New Year's, but that's no excuse because everybody else in the league has gone on their due diligence and have either gotten new head coaches like Washington, or they've at least determined that they're going to get a new head coach or GM. There's a lot of moves being made, and the Cowboys, as usual, are sitting on their damn hands doing absolutely nothing. And by doing this, it's scaring fans into thinking they're not going to get rid of Jason Garrett. And if that's the case, you know, you can call this bandwagoner just out. You know, I love the team and everything, but I can't sit here and see any scenario where you can bring Jason Garrett back. I don't even know why they're taking this long to make a damn decision. Everybody's like, well, the Joneses treat him like family. It's like family. I don't care if it's family. It's business. And the business says you're gone. Bye. I don't need a family member to say that. If you're a family member, I'd say, sorry, you're fired. Done. Plain and simple. Why are we dragging this out? You're canceling all your radio spots and shows for the week and trying to drag this on for some oddball reason. I mean, it makes no freaking sense whatsoever. And all you're doing is pissing off your fan base day after day after day. I mean, we went through 10 years of this bull to where we're sick and tired of it. And now you drag it out getting rid of the guy too? Really? You literally have to say that this Jones family has just no respect whatsoever for the fan base that made them as rich as they are. None. It's just straight disrespect. You sit here and want us to buy all your crap, pay for tickets every damn year, but you can't do some of the simplest things. I mean, good Lord, you sat up here and talk about how much you loved Tony Romo and all these other players, but you cut them if they had to be. And some you kept way too long than you should have. You wasted multiple careers, but you want to stick by Garrett like he's the freaking second coming. But the man has shown absolutely nowhere that he's a competent head coach. Average at best. And you know what other average head coaches do? They get fired. Pat Shurmur had 2 years with the Giants, and he proved he cannot win with that team. It was a bad decision to hire him, but at least they can recognize their mistake and get rid of him. The goddamn Redskins sat up here and got rid of Bruce Allen and the training staff that was pissing off Trent Williams. When he said the training staff were the guys that told him for 6 years that whatever was on his head wasn't, you know, what he eventually found out it was, Dan Snyder's gotten wise and said, you know what? All these people got to go. Because I can't move forward if I keep clinging to these guys from the past. And they're not helping the team at all. You were about 30 games more losing than you were winning. And he realized after 10 years, it had to be a change. When your star players are quitting the team and don't want to ever play for you again, even when they're under contract and rather sit out, that's telling you something. Cowboys can sit here and say all the right words all the time, you know, blah, blah, blah. I love the team. I love the players. Love the organization. But in the end, this is the goddamn business. I don't care how much you love the team. One, they not going to pay you, Dak Prescott. Amari Cooper, Byron Jones, and others. But when they're paying other people that don't deserve it, Tank Lawrence, Zeke Elliott, Jalen Smith, and then they sit there and come to you like it's a handout. Hey, Dak, can you take a hometown discount? Really? You want to take a hometown discount? Why? Oh, well, we need to be able to have money to build a team around you. Really? You need money to build a team around me. So these 4 years that I was getting paid next to nothing as a 4th round pick wasn't enough years for you to save money and get a damn team around me? I'd take my ball and walk away. Start Cooper Rush. Find somebody else to freaking start this team. Because that's disrespectful to me as a player and as a man. You're going to sit here and tell me to take a discount when you had a discount for 4 years while I was getting paid bottom dollar and you going out here spending millions on veterans that have done nothing for this team. How many, each and every offseason, y'all put more money into a veteran that got cut before training camp ended than you spent on your own quarterback. And then you want him to take a damn pay cut in the end. That's bull. It's straight bull. And I see now there's an article out saying Tyrone Crawford is open to taking a pay cut to stay with the team. Really? Really? This is because you know the Dallas is the biggest organization you're going to get with. And you know you're not going to be a starter anywhere else in this league or something. Because you darn sure ain't going to get paid like this anywhere else. But you're willing to take a pay cut to stay. When any defensive coordinator that comes in can say bye-bye. You're getting paid way too much and you've produced way too little. Oh, but he's versatile. Well, I don't need a versatile guy. I need somebody to play defensive tackle and stop the damn run. Period. That's your job. And you can't do that job. I don't need you. They got so many holes to fill, so many coaching positions they're probably going to have to fill. And y'all sitting here like boo-boo the fool day after day, having meeting after meeting with Jason Garrett. Like, what is the point? And then when you finally make a damn decision tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, next week, the 14th, I bet you're not even going to give an explanation when somebody's going to ask you, why did you take so long to make a damn decision? You're going to say it's personal. It's like a family. We don't want to talk about it. Respect our privacy. No, we're not going to respect the damn privacy. For 20, almost 30 damn years, you've opened your fat mouth to talk about anything and everything about the team. But now, when your boys finally had it and getting kicked out, now you want to be quiet. This is what shuts you up, Jerry Jones. Having to finally do some real business after all these years. This is what you've been avoiding. This is the reason you not wanting to get rid of Jason Garrett, is because you didn't want to go through this. As a person who's got his face in a microphone every time you turn around, you didn't want to have the media blackout because it ruined your brand. And that's the problem with this team. They're too busy worried about their brand and their money that they do not care about actually winning. No other team in this league has a problem saying how they feel about their head coach. Hey, he did a fine job. He didn't do a fine job. We just know we got to let him go and start in another direction. Bye-bye. There ain't no family to it. There ain't no love to it. Why? You think Robert Kraft was sitting here saying Bill Belichick is like his son? I can't imagine when he leaves. Well, that's great when you win the Super Bowls. That's great for all these other coaches that have been there as long as Garrett and have won. But you see what happened with Marvin Lewis. They sat there, I love him like a son, and he ain't produced. Well, you went to the playoffs continuously every year, but you couldn't win one game in the playoffs. And eventually, just got fed up. Like, okay, we're sick and tired of this. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? I mean, we wasted A.J. Green. We wasted Andy Dalton when they were actually good. We wasted the Bengals teams that were actually decent. And now that we're at the bottom of the barrel in the freaking division, now we got to make a change. Now they look stupid for it. But now you're about to get the number 1 pick. and you're probably going to get Joe Burrow. So in the end, it's making y'all look like geniuses if you do turn it around. Cowboys don't look like they have any plan of succession. Like they weren't even thinking about it. Like they thought Jason Garrett was going to bring them so many championships, they'd never have a problem giving him a contract for life. And that didn't happen, and now they don't know what to do. They're shitting their beds. They pissing all over themselves. They don't know what to do when their plan failed. And this is the same problem that we had with our head coach. When challenge came to you and you can't adapt, what did you do? Nothing. You couldn't do anything. And the Joneses are proving that Garrett is an exact reputation of them. Challenge and adversity has come up and you don't know what to do. So you're just going to tell the world, we don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Okay. All right. We're not going to talk about it. Okay. That's how we do now? When we told you to shut your mouth all this damn season about Super Bowl talk and everything else, you didn't want to shut your mouth. Now you want to shut your mouth when we want you to be talking about getting rid of somebody? Okay. All right. We'll see how this saga ends. It's going to be like Rise of the Skywalker, where everybody hates it and think it's the dumbest thing y'all could ever do. Or you're going to finish out like Return of the Jedi, be happy, and everybody goes home with a smile on their face. We're about to find out. And all we can do is sit there and stay tuned. That's all we can do as fans. I hope y'all have a good New Year's Eve. Get ready for 2020. We'll see you later. If any breaking news happens, we'll get it to you. Peace.